Hey everybody, how's it going this lovely evening, February of 2024. Of course, we know that is the beer year, as you know, 2-4. 2024 is 2-4 beer year. So, in the tradition of beer year, what am I drinking tonight? I'm drinking Harp. It's brewed in Ireland. It's a lager. Contains barley. Serve cold. All right. That's what it says anyway. So what do I have here? What is this? It's a laptop. What kind of laptop is this thing? All right, so let's check it out. So this guy, I happened to go last night to Value Village, my local one, and lo and behold, what did I find? A very cool HP Compaq nc8430. Now, the history on this is that I actually had purchased one of these years ago, and I'd actually really liked it. It's a really powerful laptop for its time. It's actually a XP or a laptop, but it does sport a pretty decent processor. So it's sort of that transition period between XP, it's a late era XP, and let's move this beer on the way. I have beer all over my new computer. So there you go. There's some port shots, and some indicator lights there for you. It's all right. So what am I doing? I'm installing the drivers. So the nice thing is I went online and all the drivers are still on the that you'll need are on the HP site. So if you need to set up drivers for a machine like this, you can get them still. One of the things I discovered is there's one particular driver I wanted to point out. This is good for anybody who is actually restoring one of these. Is the, when you look at this, the Protect Tool Security Suite. You need this installed along with, where is it? I know it's here. It's for the fingerprint scanner. There. Yeah, there it is. Authentic Fingerprint. So those are the two that you need together in order to get your fingerprint scanner to work. So you can log into Vista using a fingerprint, which is right down here. It's got a scanner. Woo! And it is a Centrino Duo. Woo! All right. So yeah, I'm just finishing up installing the drivers for it. So, there's a few drivers you need to find to clear the device manager. You must restart. Not right now. I'm doing a video, dude. Come on. What are you doing? And I can't see where my mouse is because I'm trying to shoot this. All right. So let's go to computer stuff here. So this is the spec sheet for it, essentially. So it's supporting a pretty decent processor. It's an Intel Core 2 with a T7400 running at 2.16 gigahertz, and it has 4 gigabytes of RAM DDR2. And it is pretty decent for that type of hardware. Same See, one of the things that happened was, because this is sort of a business class system, it could survive the transition between XP and Vista. But what gave Vista such a bad name is people were trying to upgrade hardware that was designed, really designed for XP. So the requirements were just not the same. And then of course people tried, and Microsoft didn't do a great job of transitioning it, and the manufacturers and everybody else didn't want to have to totally check all these old systems, so they tried to say they were compatible, but no, they weren't. So anyway, getting to the point, you see the device manager is clear of all unknown drivers. So if you do need to do one of these systems, do them. Do you need to do them? Okay, let's try that again. If we need to, there's no experience index. We'll have to fix that. Let's run that. Considering I just installed it. Rate my computer. There we go. And it's rating away as it rates. I'll just slither and show you some of the cool features. So I like the trackpad. I don't exactly know why they went with 3 buttons. I guess because they're HP and they didn't want to be called a ThinkPad. But they did decide to steal something from the ThinkPad, which is the little nub dealio here. But yeah, not bad. And of course they got your standard buttons. Audio, presentation button, everybody knows that, right? Such a strange choice. Yep. I guess, being a business machine, that kind of makes sense, because, you're going to go to some kind of meeting and plug this thing into an overhead projector and do a PowerPoint presentation and sell yourself and make sure that the ROI is right up there with the, all the other stuff going on with the business. And of course, you've got your information button. You got your Wi-Fi, and this thing has Bluetooth, which is sweet too. So very nice. It's got a couple of front-facing speakers here. They're not bad, actually. Played a little bit of. They're laptop speakers, right? Let's be realistic. They're nothing to write home about, but they're not bad. But this thing is built really solid. And to be honest with you, I would honestly say this definitely would rival a ThinkPad, like in terms of quality, performance, build quality is there. I really like it for what it is. Given the choice between the two, though, I probably would go with a ThinkPad, because I tend to just like them a little bit more. Okay, we got a fancy, you see that flash? That was something going on. Where is it? Windows upon windows here. There we go. So there we go. That's not a bad score at all. Not for this era of computer. I believe it's from 2007, right? So that's pretty decent, actually. So getting 5s and 4s. I definitely have other computers that would score much lower than that. I use Nova Bench to score, across all the computers that I have. Because Nova Bench pretty much runs on everything that I have. So it gives me sort of like a baseline that I can use to rate a computer one against another. This one definitely would manage quite well, I think, with most things you'd want to do with an XP or Vista level computer. So here we go. I'm just going to zoom in on this, just in case you guys need any of these drivers to get one of these going. And I posted all these drivers and information about this thing, documents from the HP site, pictures of the thing, you name it. I posted it to archive.org. So if you're someone who is actually doing a refurb on one of these things, nothing better than to just go to one spot and grab all the stuff, I've scanned them for viruses. I got the drivers from HP, the website. If you don't trust me, which who the heck am I? I could be like trying to put viruses on your computer. You can always certainly go to HP because they do have all the drivers there. So go to get them direct. Get them direct. Don't trust me. But yeah, so there you go. There's my quick. Well, it's not that quick. It's 10 minutes. Wow. I can really ramble, eh? Anyway, I'm really excited about doing a refurb on this thing. I've had, like I said, I had one before, but the screen was damaged. So I actually turned it into a half top, which basically means taking off the screen and then just getting a, you know, a flat screen monitor and plug it into the back VGA port and just running it as just like a computer without a monitor, and just having the monitor behind the keyboard. So I ran it like that for a while and actually ran really good. So I was really impressed with the actual power of the system. So now I have one that's actually properly, it's in good shape. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a properly in good shape one. And you know, it's interesting. So I got this at Value Village. Story time. Let me tell you a story that nobody's asking for. So I got this one at this computer at Value Village, and I got to tell you, there was two of them there. So, and one was like marked with a piece of tape that said spare. So somebody actually had bought two of these things and kept one as a spare. I don't mind that harp beer. It's not bad at all. Yeah, so that's what the story is there. So I was tempted to get the other one, except I opened up and the spare one was dirty, man. Like, it was dirty. I don't know where they're keeping it, but it looked like it might have gotten even wet. So I went with this one since they were both the same price. What would you pay for a very nice Vista system like this with all the drivers installed? What would you pay for something like this? Well, would you pay 50 bucks? Would you pay 40 bucks? Would you pay 30 bucks? And especially when it has the power supply. And believe it or not, the power supply is really important for this computer, because if it's too low, it will complain at you. So it likes to have a good amount of power to run it. So what would you pay for it? Would you pay 10 bucks, 5 bucks? Would you pay 20 bucks, 25 bucks? I paid 30 bucks. But that's Canadian, so like in US funds, you know, that's like what, 15 bucks or something. Anyway, so there you go. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be my post. I'm gonna get this up because all my other videos are tanking, and you know, it's all about the views now. I'm going pro, man. I got a big studio. I'm gonna, just kidding. Anyway, hopefully you like my videos, but if you don't, I just do them for fun. So whatever. Like them, don't like them. Watch them, don't watch them. It's up to you. It's a free country for now. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.